I guess life decided to give me the whammy today. I'm not sure if you guys have had a moment like this, but there 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 are times in your life where you just realize that it wasn't really the things you did or all the stuff you had, but the people that you got to hang out with and do stuff with that made life fun for a while. Even if you didn't have any friends, you still, interacted with other people, right? And ironically, Big Hero 6 reminded me of that. I was scrolling YouTube Shorts and I found this Baymax short. And so I decided to watch some, Big Hero 6 scenes. And I don't know what her name is, but there's that one brunette chick in it. I think she's the one with like the big round glasses. I don't know what it is, but she seems to like Hero a lot. And I mean, it's a cartoon, it's animated, but I guess you could say her features and like her form kind of reminded me of Chloe, because that's how Chloe kind of looked, long brown hair and sort of skinny. I remember the first time I saw her, I was just like, holy shit, you're a fucking skeleton. I mean, that's more like the alternate version of Chloe who was actually smart and not just some pretty sports girl. But yeah, it was kind of a reminder, and that got me sort of thinking about everybody else. And the last time everyone that I knew was still in this city was 5 years ago. As far as I know, it was about 5 years ago. The last time I actually saw anyone that I knew, that I, actually talked a lot with, was 2 years ago. So, it's been a while. And, yeah, I mean, as far as I know, what is it? I've said this before, but Nova Scotia, PEI, BC, and America, that's where everybody else has gone for uni and stuff. I think one guy's in Seattle in the States, one guy's in Massachusetts. He's at MIT, I think. I don't know if he is still, and the other guy's in Washington. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's Washington State. I don't know about the other person, but that's roughly where they are. And obviously in Ontario, right, it's the big cities, right, like Ottawa and Toronto and London and stuff. But it just feels so strange to me, realizing that we were all once like in the same, like not only were we all once in the same province, we were also pretty much in the same geographical area, which is, my city. And then suddenly everyone just dipped. Or at the very least, they just, we weren't, you could say, forced to see each other 5 days a week, for 4 years or whatever. And, yeah, everybody pretty much slowly started to leave, not all at once. People trickled out, and it didn't take long for them to just all pop off. I mean, the ironic thing is that a lot of people that I knew, I was friends with them or acquaintances or whatever. Like a lot of them were rather close. Like enough of them were still around the city. So some of them were only like a 20 minutes drive away tops. But I never knew that. I mean, I barely knew that there was like a Waterloo Square or whatever. That's one of the it's one of the squares. It's one of the central squares that we have in the city. I don't know why they named it Waterloo. I think it's something to do with like a dead British guy. I mean, I think there's this other place, it's like a boulevard or somewhere else. They called it like something like Churchill Boulevard or whatever. I don't know, bro. Literally every major location that we have, like a square, a boulevard, a park, or whatever, it's all named after some like famous battle the English fought, or just some famous like English person. Like it's like, okay. But yeah, I didn't even know these places existed. Like there's these bars, uptown. I didn't even know they existed there either. And that's where a lot of people were. And I couldn't even go because I didn't have a car, and I still don't. And I'm not saying meeting them would have been like, paradise or salvation, but if I don't know, maybe been around then, I might have seen them and been able to talk to them, and at least we could have caught up. That would have been interesting, right? There's still some guys I know, they're okay. We were never close, but to be able to chat with them would have been a nice memory to have at least. I think there are at least 5 or 6 of the people still in the area, but I don't care about any of them. Like I either barely know them or I just don't give a shit about them at all. So I guess that doesn't help the situation. If all works out, if I get lucky enough, so to speak, I might be able to see, the boys again, right? Like Hutch and Zed and T and Fred. I might be able to meet up with them this weekend. Probably hang around for 8 or 10 hours, a full work day, if you will. It'll go by in 5 minutes because that's just how time operates. And Zed is, I think he's doing med school. He's doing it overseas, so this is pretty much one of the last times I'll be seeing him for 4 years. Hutch is obviously going to get very busy. I think he's in the teaching business, so in September he's going to be, doing that. And he has his own little social circle now, so he doesn't really need us. And T is doing his own thing. He's always kind of hung on his own. He's doing some medical research crap. I don't know. And Fred, of course, is working his job. That's slowly killing him, doing computer accounting crap. And yeah, Monday to Friday, we call and we talk, and he's pretty miserable, and I'm obviously rotting here, so there's that. My hopes have all pretty much just flopped. I used to use ChatGPT to simulate alternate history and stuff, and just ask it like really stupid questions because I thought it was funny. But it's just worn out, I had Plus for a while, which is a free trial, but now that Plus is worn out, I got like the free version back, and it's like, bro, you're so dumb. No, screw that. I got back to playing Call of War. I probably shouldn't have, but I got back to playing it. It's one of those things I check once or twice. It's just like, eh. The only real major cope I have is there's this really old game. It came out in 2013. It's called Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army. You basically shoot Nazi zombies. It's pretty much just COD. And that one's fun, but I think I've completed like pretty much like half the game already, and I'll be done it soon. Well, when I'm finished playing, I don't suppose there's much more to it than that. It's just like, well, this is it. Game's over, right? And it's a nice day outside. It's very sunny. It's very warm. It's so strange how the weather can make you feel like you're in a different time period. Like I remember when I got up today, just like the chill, because it's kind of cold in the morning. It was like 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. Just the chill in the morning. It made me feel like I was in like middle school again. Because so many days, like I used to, because in middle school I used to wake up and I had to go take the bus, and I'd always feel the chill in the morning, and that's what it kind of reminded me of. A lot of times in the morning, I don't go outside, so I don't really feel the cold. Or, I go outside and it's warm, so can't even enjoy it. Saw a bunch of kids biking and scootering by earlier, I was talking about with Fred, him and I are just trapped and old, and he doesn't live close by anymore, so he can't do shit. Best case in some alternate life, I'd go to work, he'd go to work, he'd still live close by, and so after work we just hop on our bikes and ride around, and that would be that. It would be pretty nice, although it would eventually get stale, obviously. It was wonderful when he still lived nearby. He just, I could walk 15 minutes to his house, and that was it. Now I have to drive like 15 minutes to his apartment, which is like right near a roundabout. It's like a major traffic route, so it's just holy fuck. And trying to park there is no way. Like I'm pretty sure you have to pay for parking even as a visitor. I don't even have a fucking car, so like I literally cannot go see him. And even if I could, like half the time he's just never around. So yeah. Probably the earliest I could have gotten a vehicle would have been like probably 3 years ago. So I could have had like a car for like 2 or 3 years now. At least 2, if I don't know, been more successful, or shall I say been a little smarter with my life. Obviously the issue would be parking, and probably be parking the damn thing on the fucking lawn. The driveway only has room for 1 car, so I'd have to park mine on the lawn. And trying to get the hell out would just be awkward as shit. I'd probably have to wait until everybody else is out or some other crap. Or, I'd be like, oh, you can't get a car, we don't have any more room. And just be like, okay, great. This is nice. So I guess maybe I have the meetup to look forward to. But yeah, man, otherwise, like, it really is just me here. And even, like, Telly, he's a great guy, but I can't really do a lot with him, right? I usually only have, like, 3 hours or so. So, we can't really go anywhere or anything. And, I don't even know if this meetup with the boys will happen. I don't even know. I don't even have any information. Like, it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday. I don't fucking know. Just, it really does feel so eerie and empty here, it really is kind of strange, to think about that, 5 years, right? That's like, I don't know, what is that, like a few hundred weeks? When you think about it in terms of years, 5 years, it's like a big deal. It's like, whoa, 5 years? But then when you put it into perspective of hundreds of weeks, I mean, we live a week all the time. It's just something more personal, close to home, it's a lot more jarring. It's just like, wow, I mean, here's a garbage truck, hundreds of weeks, that's a lot of time just gone down the drain, at least for me. And it's just so brutal. Hundreds of weeks all just wasted. And of course they're building their little surveillance state, especially now with 6G coming out, so I'll never really get to enjoy anything for very long before they start mapping where the fuck I am, like every second of the day. That's one of my greatest regrets, personally. Just I wish I'd, talk to more people and stuff, and not try to filter so hard. I was trying so hard to be liked and appreciated by people, so much so that it got me in trouble. What was the point? I mean, 99% of them were gonna like leave and forget me anyway. At least I could have made myself a little bit more memorable. And it's funny because I came up with this conclusion in like grade 7. Like, I must have been like 12 or 13 when I was like, hey, I was talking to a friend, I'm like, like 99% of the people we see now in like, school that we're going to see in high school, like we'll never see them again, and I didn't even take my own advice. It's just, I knew so many things and I never did any of them, and that's my greatest flaw. Second greatest flaw was trying to be liked all the time. I've never been particularly appreciated by anybody except my friends, and obviously they're all gone now, so I am now appreciated by basically nobody. And it's great knowing that everyone around you either doesn't care about you or thinks you're a fucking disappointment, or you're just you, and it's not very fun bouncing ideas off yourself all the time. And when I used to go to work, it wasn't quite the same, right? Just like, I go to work and it's like I'm not really close with them, I'm not really friendly with my coworkers. I don't really try to. I mean, they don't really seem to like me anyway. I don't know. Work isn't really the place for me to socialize. Just do your job, get it done, go home, piss off, Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm already, like, burning up my energy doing this shit. I'm only doing this because I need money. Like, that's it. Like, go away. Wow. That's all I have to say. Did you guys ever have anybody, I guess? And, did everybody also leave you, or did you even have anyone to leave you to begin with? Because for me, it's a nice day. Of course, there's more kids. Honestly, kids are the only place that can enjoy the suburbs. When you're in your 20s, it's pretty much just suffocating. Like, their world is so small still, and everyone's still nearby. But for me, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done.